Hey folks, Dave back here in Studio B. Hopefully you're having a good holiday weekend or early in the week. Hopefully you had today off. I kind of did a little bit of work, but for the most part, today was off. And now I'm setting up to play one of my favorite games here. I need to kind of finish my vacation on a high note as I play some APBA hockey tonight. And I'm playing a little bit more modern than I used to. I used to play mostly the 70s and Bobby Orr and stuff like that, Tony Esposito, but I'm going to slide up into 1990-91 season, one of my favorite seasons to play. I'm going to play two teams I don't usually play from that season, and that is the Rangers and the Canadiens. As I get my Rangers stuff on, I want to thank Around the Layout for that. That was so nice of him to send me this Rangers jersey. And we should be good to go here, all set up on the YouTubes. And hopefully the table looks okay. Cards and Dice, as you know, is kind of a beast to set up. But let's go overhead. This is what I got, kind of similar to the Hockey Bones. All right, if you think of it that way. So I got myself here, and I got the scoreboard, and I got the dice roll, so you can kind of see what's going to go on here. I got the Cards and Dice over here, so you can see all that stuff. And let's play some APBA hockey tonight. Kind of a one-off between the Canadiens and the Rangers here. And, yeah, it's not part of a bigger project tonight, just kind of a fun one-off type of thing. Let's see what else I wanted to say. Oh, I've been playing more basic APBA hockey and really been enjoying it, I got to say. So what I'm doing here is I'm not going to do the dump-ins on the line change. I'm not going to do the matchups. I'm going to kind of play just kind of some basic APBA hockey, and I've been enjoying that a real lot. I really have. As Bernard stops by, thanks for coming by as we play some APBA hockey tonight. And let's kick things off, shall we? Alrighty, so I'm going to have line 1 and line 1 started off here. Alrighty, and I got to kind of get back into the APBA flow here, but I'm so used to the Hockey Bones. But here we go here. Oh, boy. We could have a problem right off the bat. Oh, wait, new period? Oh, my time is messed up. Oh, isn't that great? Let's see if that helps. Nope. Nope, of course. As soon as I go freaking live, this happens. Hang on one sec, folks. Let me go back to Studio B. Oh, and I got to fix this here. For some reason, this is the score sheet here is really kind of funky. And sometimes it just doesn't like to use the scoreboard. And I always check it, and it's not working. Once it goes out of phase, it kind of goes out of phase. Yeah, no, the timer's busted on here. So hang on one sec while I set up a new one here. Oh, this is how I wanted to start off another night of hockey here. Oh boy. All right, let's see if this can work now. New period. No, I still can't get it to work. Wow, I could be in some trouble here, folks. I could be in some trouble. So for some reason this APBA score sheet is not working for me. There we go. Is this going to work now? There we go. All right, I got it now. So I'm sorry. Hang on one sec, folks, while I set this up. Oh, you think you're all set, and then all of a sudden you go to hit the button and it doesn't work. It's just a small fix here. 1 second. It just wouldn't change, and I'm hoping this one works. I was having problems with the scoreboard here. If you put in certain fonts, it doesn't work, and so I'm kind of hoping this one's going to be all set. Alrighty, so I think we're good to go. Almost ready, folks. I'm sorry about that. Alrighty, I think this is set to go now. New period, period 1. Let's start the ball rolling now. Let's see how this goes. I had it all set, and I'll show you what I'm talking about once I get this going here. Not the way I wanted to start off. But what ends up happening is, all right, we should be good to go now. All right, are we back? How about that? Almost. Almost. For some reason, it's still showing that. Are we better? Yep, there we are. The timer here, as you can see the timer at 20 minutes. Sometimes I change the font to a really cool font, and what that does is it messes it up, and it goes blank, and that's what it was. That's why you saw all those X's. It just won't. For some reason, it doesn't like that font. Don't know why, but sometimes it doesn't like that font. So I have to not use that font sometimes, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. So as David C. stops by, all right, now I think we're ready for some APBA hockey. So let's go and start this ball rolling here. So we got Savard and Turcotte. So it's Dennis Savard and Darren Turcotte. Remember those guys? Savard was so good. All right, so we have a face-off. They're even off the draw. All right, so an even face-off is going to be home lefty. So Brian Leach with the puck. We all remember Brian Leach, right? He rolls a 34. That will be a 31. And on my chart, a 31 is a pass if they can get by a physicality of 10. And we have 2, 3. No, they don't. They're not going to make that check. So it's going to be intercepted by the lefty. Matthew Schneider with the puck. Schneider, a 55. That's going to be a 2 going up against the left wing of 3. So that's going to be a 2. That's going to be a 3. And that's going to be a shot on goal for Schneider. So we have our first shot on goal. Shot range of 14. So that is out of range. So we're going to get our first shot on goal, and that is a save. I should make that white. Hang on. Can I make that white? Yep. Okay, I like that. I like that white a little bit better. Alrighty, so we have a shot on net. That is a save. A 21 is a 6. And that's going to be smothered by Richter for a face-off. So Matthew Schneider with the first shot of the game, and that is a save. We played 1 minute here, and there's no score here at Madison Square Garden. Even face-off again, and it's going to be home left wing. So Agrodnik's going to get it, but you got to read off the chart. He's in his own zone. So let's go off the chart in his own zone. A 65. Oh, that's terrible. 29, and that's intercepted and a shot on goal by Schneider. Yep, so Schneider's going to get a shot on goal. So let's check this out here. So Schneider with the interception, a shot of 63. That's way out of range. So it's another shot by Montreal, and a save by Richter. A 51 is a 3, and that'll be picked up by Turcotte. Turcotte skating with it now. A 62, that is a 9. And a 9 is a block shot. The block shot deflects to the center to Savard. No time roll here. Savard with a 15. That's going to be a 1. Savard's going to get a shot on goal. Shot range of 24. The shot is a 34. That's another save by Richter. A 36 is a 33. And that's going to bounce over to Desjardins. He's going to get a shot on goal. The split roll of 41 is going to be good. So we got a no time roll. The shot is 46. That's way out of range. Another save by Richter. And a 6, and he'll hang on. And we'll get a face-off as Thomas Bartlett stops by. Thanks for coming by. And we got our first whistle of the game here, our second whistle. So it's been all Canadians. And they're going to go line 4 and line 3. Is what the Canadians are going to do on the whistle. And the face-off will be in the Rangers zone. So 4 quick shots here by the Canadians on that first shift. They have the Rangers back on their heels. Oh, we said, yeah, line 4. And they're going to go 3 and 3 over here. So 1, 2, 3. And 3. And 3. And on the D, 3 as well. So they're going deep into their bench. Each team going deep into their bench early on. Alrighty, so it's going to be a face-off in the Rangers zone. We get Ryan Walter up against Kissio. And this is spelled wrong, by the way. I don't know if you can see this, but Kissio is actually spelled wrong. It's someone else said they found Mike Leut was spelled wrong. It was Mike Lewitt. I think he had it. So Kelly Kissio is missing an I. He's missing an I. He's like a pirate. Arr, he's missing an I. But we'll play on anyway. With all these cards, there's bound to be mistakes. Alrighty, so we got to change up my sheet here. So I'm going to go 4 and 3. You can't see this because I'm off to the side. But if you want to see how the helper works, I did a video on the APBA helper. I'm changing lines right now is what I'm doing. And so now we have a face-off in the offensive zone. And it's going to be even on the face-off again. So it's going to be the home center. So it's going to go to Kissio in his own zone, a 15. And that's going to be a 4. And he's going to get a shot on goal. So Kissio's going to take the puck. He's going to break it out of his own zone, and he's going to skate the other way. Here comes Kissio. A shot of 11. Ooh, that's in range. So we got a shot, and it's in range. And Kissio comes in, shoots this one on wire, a 51, and he makes the save. And it's picked up by Walter. So the first shot of the game by the Rangers is in range, and Patrick Waugh makes the save. Well, he's going to be tough to beat, by the way. He is going to be tough to beat. I don't think he's going to give up anything tonight. That's just my gut feeling. Ryan Walter with the puck now, a 44. That's going to be a 6 going up against Chris King. And that 6 is going to turn into a 7 shot on goal, block plus 2. So it's a block of 5. They're going to block 3 and 5 plus 2. That shot is going to be blocked, and it's smothered for a face-off. So Walter takes that puck coming the other way. His shot never made it to the net. It was blocked in front, and we have a whistle. Even on the face-off again, and the draw is back in the Ranger zone. On the face-off, visitor right wing, so it's going to come over to Chorsky. Chorsky with a 13. That's going to be a shot on goal, block plus 2, so we get 3, 5, plus 2 is 7, so the block of 6, that's going to be blocked as well, and it's smothered again by Richter. We got another face-off. Even on the draw, visitor right wing again. Chorsky gets it one more time. A 64 is a 6, and that's going to be a shot block plus 1, and yeah, they get the 3, 4, 5 plus 1, 6, so you have to beat that shot block, and they didn't, and so it's blocked again, and it deflects over to Chris King. A no-time roll coming up here. Oh, 36. The worst roll in the game. He rolls a 65, and a 36 is really the worst roll in the game. And we got a potential for a fight. And we do. We have a fight. And Chris King is going to get into it with somebody here. And let's see who he's going to fight. 13. He is going to fight the highest-ranking major. So King is going to fight Lyle Oderline. He's got a 63. Of course it's Lyle Oderline. So right off the bat, we got some fisticuffs here. And let me get my score sheet and write this down. So at the 3:54 mark, we have a fight in the first period. And I knew if I put Oderline in the game, and I wasn't going to put Oderline in the game, but I said I'm going to put him in for a fight. And so Chris King and Lyle Oderline go to the box. And it's a good fight. And let's see. Odd, the visitor wins. And no, King gets the better of that fight if it matters. It was just kind of a fun thing to do. So King and Oderline will go to the box. And I have my nice little score sheet here all done up, Montreal, New York, that I had. I printed out so many things like this. I have so many games, blank ones from games I'm going to play. So I'm starting to go through the score sheets, and those are the matchups I'm playing. Just because I want to play some of these games that I printed out. So again, Waugh and Richter in the net as I put in my goaltenders over here. Alrighty, so we have face-off coming here. We'll skate 5-on-5. So King is going to sit. Oh, and I got to change lines anyway, so it's going to be line 4 coming out for the Rangers. And we're going to see Ty Domi. Uh-oh. The Ty Domi coming out. So we'll probably have another fight. If he gets the puck, you know there's going to be another fight. So Lyle Oderline's got to sit. So he'll be out. Line 2 comes out for the defense, and line 2 for the offense for Montreal. So 4 minutes into this one, we have our first fisticuffs here in 1990. It's not even a game from the 70s or the 80s, if you can believe that. Alrighty, so they went in at the 16-minute mark, just so I can keep track of when they're out of the box. Alrighty. So now that we get the penalties all sorted out, penalties do take a while in hockey games. It kind of disrupts the flow, but it's part of the game. Okay. All right, here we go. So we got a face-off now. We're going to go neutral ice on this one here. Guy Carbonneau and Paul Broughton on the draw. Carbonneau +4. Holy cow, +4. Here we go. Disadvantage right D. Wow, it's going to bounce back to David Shaw. So somehow Broughton wins this face-off from Guy Carbonneau. And it's going to bounce over to Shaw. Shaw with a 15. That's going to be a shot block +2. We roll the 1, so that's going to be blocked. And it deflects into the crowd for a face-off in the Montreal zone. Here we go. +4. And it's going to be Carbonneau. He has it in his own zone. Carbonneau with a 62. That's going to be an 8. And he's going to get it out to center. It's going to deflect into the bench. And we're going to have a face-off at neutral ice. That's kind of how that one works out. And here we go. Another face-off. Advantage right wing. So it's going to be Stéphane Richer, the Boston Bruin killer. I remember watching that May playoff game at my uncle's house when Richer scored in overtime. I think it was for the Devils. And that killed another good Bruins run. I've been a part of so many Bruins failed playoff runs. It's not even funny. All right, Richer, a 46 is a 41. And possible bench minor. And we got to check, and it's going to be a neutral zone faceoff. So we'll see if we got a bench minor on the play. They both were 13. So away and home. Nope, no bench minor. So just a whistle. So the puck goes out of play, and we have a faceoff at center ice. Carbonneau and Broughton once again. Carbonneau with a +4. Advantage left D, so it goes back here to Svoboda. Svoboda with a 62. That is a 9. His shot is blocked and deflects into the crowd for a face-off, and we got another line change. And everyone coming back out. So Ty Domi never got the puck. So we didn't have any fights. Line 1 comes back out. I like line 1 when it comes out because I can just go right to the pile like this, and it's nice and easy on a line change. Okay. So here we go, and line 1 comes out. And here we go. Face off in the Ranger zone. It's going to be Savard and Turcotte, and they were even. Home left wing. So Ogrodnik's going to get it in his own zone. Ogrodnik with a 23, and that's a 4. And he's going to break it out of his zone, and he will get a shot on goal. Here comes Ogrodnik for the Rangers, breaking it out of the zone. They've had 2 good breakouts in this game so far. His shot of 62 is way out of range, so that'll be a save by Waugh. A 35 is going to be picked up by the left wing, Shane Corson. So Shane Corson has the puck. Corson with a 14. He's going to miss the pass, and that'll be icing on Montreal. So the faceoff will come all the way back into the Canadian zone to the right of Patrick Waugh. Shots are for Montreal and 2 for the Rangers. Rangers have 1 in range, and the Canadians don't have anything in range right now. And again, on the face-off, on the even face-off. Visitor left wing. So Ogrodnik's going to get it in the offensive zone. Ogrodnik with a 35. That's usually not that good, but it's a 2. Oh, he's going to get a shot on net. So Ogrodnik gets that puck right off the face-off in the Montreal zone. He's going to get a shot on net. A 65 is way out of range. Easy save for Waugh, and he kicks that one away, and it's going to go to 26. Shot on goal by the second highest, unless they can clear it. So a clear is 6, and the clearing here is 7. So they do clear it away, and we have a face-off. The clearing's a little different. It's similar, but it's a little different than Bones, so I had to take a quick gander on how to do that. So yeah, their clearing is a 7, which is very good. So the clearing of 6, they cleared it away. We have a face-off. In Bones, a clear is actually an interception, and the play goes. But in APBA, a clear is basically you cleared away everybody, and the goalie covers up the puck. All righty, 12.5 to play here in this first period. We got another face-off, and it's going to be even face-off again. It's going to be home right wing, so Gartner's going to get it in the offensive zone. Mike Gartner, and a 53 is a 9, and it's going to be picked off by Desjardins. And he's going to start the play for Montreal. It's a no-time roll, and a 55 is a 4 going up against Patrick. And a 4 is a 4 is a 4. He's going to get a shot on goal. His shot, oh, Desjardins, it's in range. We rolled a 12, so that one is in range. And the shot from the point through a screen on Richter, 25, is stopped by Richter. And it's picked up by Darren Turcotte. He saw that at the last second and got a stick on it. And now we need to make a line change. So for Montreal, they're going to go lines 3 and lines 2. So we'll get the 2 defensemen out here. Line 3 on the offense. And the Rangers are going to go 3 and 2 as well. So they're kind of matching lines right now. And what I do, is can King come out? I got to see if King can come out because he was in the box. No, he's got another minute to serve, so King can't come out. So we're going to keep line 2. We're going to put Mullen out here in place of King right now because he had the fight. And what I like to do is I like to do the Hockey Bones line change where I keep the player who has the puck on the ice to finish the play, and then I switch him up. And I think that works out really well instead of doing some of the other things. All right, so it's going to be Turcotte with the puck now. A 54 is a 32. Can they pass a physical 14? So they have 2, 5, 7, 11, 12. Yeah, he will make the pass. So it's going to be, he's going to pass this over to Joey Kocur, and then he's going to change. So Kocur with the puck for the Rangers. A 52. And that's a 39. And 39, we got a possible fight here, and we do. So Kocur is going to drop the gloves with, oh no! Oh no! Kocur drops the gloves with Patrick Waugh. Kocur and Patrick Waugh. Waugh comes out. He skates to center ice. He starts fighting with him. Unbelievable. So Waugh and Kocur will get into a fight. I don't think Goalie served the 5 minutes, so we're not going to serve him. But so we got another fight here. It is Joey Kocur and Patrick Waugh. Because you can't see my chart here. But I have a fight chart that I come up with on my own to determine who's going to take the fight and also who gets a coincidental penalty. And a roll of 66 is the goalie. So we have a fight at the 8:56 mark. Patrick Waugh will get into a fight with Joey Kocur. And that thrilled the Madison Square Garden crowd here. So Patrick Waugh, no stranger to fighting, gets into a fight as John stops by just in time to see the fight. That was nuts. That's I love when stuff like that happens. It just makes for a neat little story, is what it does. You know, again, the fighting thing is just, it is what it is, but it does make for a fun story. Alrighty. I gotta have some Gatorade after that fight. Alrighty, so let's get back to the play here. So Kocur's got to sit out now. So we'll have a face-off here at center ice. King can come back, so he'll come back out after his fight and open the door for Kocur, and someone will have to serve for Waugh, and I don't care who serves. It could be anybody. I'm not going to put anybody in the box at this point. Okay, so let's continue on here. So we have a face-off at center between Skrudlin and Kissio. And again, Kissio is spelled wrong. And it's going to be even on the draw. So here we go, even on the draw. And visitor center. So it's going to go to Skrudlin with a 33 going up against Kissio. That'll be a 3. He's going to get a shot on goal. And John says that's going to fire up the Canadiens. It might, because Skrudlin's going to get a shot on goal here. His shot range of 33, but the shot roll of 66 is out of range. It's another save by Richter. And a 33, it's going to be bounces back to Lefebvre for a shot on goal. But I need to roll 7 or less, and I don't. The split rolls is a 9, so he's just going to control the puck, and we're going to play on. So Lefebvre with the puck now, a 44 is a 5. Going up against the right D of Shaw is going to push that to a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. 2 + 2 + 2 is 6, so they can't get that on the net. That shot is blocked, and it deflects over to Norman Rochford for the Rangers. A no-time roll, a 14, and he ices the puck, and we got to face off, and now we got to put some fresh lines out. So the fight, Patrick Roy and Joey Kocur seem to have sparked some things here, but still it's no score here in the first period. And we're going to go, so line 4, oh boy. So, oh, it gets even better. Ty Domi comes out. The Rangers put out, who was the coach? Was that Roger Nielsen in 1990? Do I have the, yeah, it is. So the Rangers are 36, 31, and 18, and Roger Nielsen is the coach. I was right, Roger Nielsen. And by the way, if you want envelopes for your APBA cards like this, Chris White on Facebook does all my stuff. He does a fantastic job. So we got Pat Burns is the coach. So Burns and Nielsen jarring away. I love these envelopes, by the way. Nielsen and Burns are jarring away at each other as the linesmen come over and try to separate the two coaches, and Ty Domi skates out on the ice. Oh, boy. And you know something? You know something. Here's what we're going to do. Burns is going to send out line 3. He's going to send out Odeline and J.J. Dagno. He's going to send out his brute force. So we got line 1 and line 3 out here for Montreal. Line 4 with Ty Domi. And Brian Leetch comes up to try to do something here. I don't know. So we got Domi, Odeline, DJ Dagno out there. Oh, he's not really a fighter, though, but Odeline is. Holy crap. 63. Look at us. I don't know if you can read that. 66 across the board for Domi. That's incredible. Here we go, folks. It's getting ugly at Madison Square Garden. We've already had 2 fights, including Patrick Roy getting involved. All right. The face-off is in the New York zone. Let's see if we can pick up the pace here. But it has been an exciting game. +1 for Savard. Disadvantage left D, so it's going to go to Brian Leetch. Leetch rolls a 33, and he's going to get a shot on goal. So Leetch skates it up the wing while Domi and Odeline eye each other down. Leetch comes in. His shot range of 15 is going to be easily stopped by Roy. A 62 is a 4. It's picked up by the left wing, Shane Corson, and Corson will skate it the other way. A 7, a shot on goal, block +2. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We roll the 6. He will get a shot on net, but the 51, that is out of range, and it's another save by Richter. 15 is a 3. It's going to be picked up by Paul Broughton. Broughton for the Rangers coming the other way. A 25. That's going to be a 4 going up against Corson, and that's going to turn into a 5. We have a Soga. All righty. Does anybody have a 25 assist rating so I can take the Soga? Yes, Brian Leetch has an assist rating of 45, so it's going to be a shot on net for Broughton, but the 51 is way out of range, and that's going to be another save by Roy. And that would have gone in. That's one of the few rolls that would have beat Roy, was a 65. But Roy makes the save. 35 is going to be a rebound. Okay, and let's see here on the rebound. Okay, let's roll a no-time roll here. I got the rebound tip right here. I could use these right here. So it's going to be the third highest, and he's on a 4. That's not going to be very good. So the third highest shooter here. So 1, 2, 3. We'll give it back to Broughton on the Oh no, I'm looking for I rating. I'm sorry. 8, 6, 6, 5, 5. So what do you think, Domi? Let's give it to Domi. Ty Domi gets the rebound. 6 and a 4. And no rebound chance. It's covered up. I believe it is. Yeah. Oh, wait. I rating of 6, 4. No, I'm sorry. He gets a shot on goal. He gets with a 4. I'm looking at the rebound shot run. So an I rating of 6 with a roll of 4. He gets a shot on goal. So Ty Domi, out there to be the enforcer, puts it on the net. His shot range of 32, but it's a 35, and it's a save by Waugh. And a 32 is a 26, and he would have scored. Ooh, he came so close to scoring. Waugh with the save. And a 26, it bounced. Can they clear it away? A clearing rating of 5, and yes, they do. I think if you match the clearing rating, you're all set. So they clear it away, and Waugh covers up, and we got a face-off. So Ty Domi gets a shot on net. So we have a fight. Domi and Odeline out there right now as the face-off is in the Montreal zone. 8:30 to play in the first period. No score. Shot to 7-6. We got Waugh and Richter in the net. So it's really no surprise that there's no score. All right, here we go on the draw. So we have a +1 for Savard on the face-off. Advantage right wing. So it's going to be Courtnall in his own zone. The 23 is a 3. Courtnall's going to race it out and get a shot on goal. I like Courtnall. I always did like Courtnall. Russ Courtnall. I like Jeff Courtnall, too. They're both very fast. So he's going to skate it out. And the shot on net, 52, that's going to be a save by Richter. And a 52 is going to bounce to the third highest shooting forward unless they clear it away. Clearing rating of a 7. They only have a 6. So the third highest. 1, 2, 3. So it bounces over here to Shane Corson. Okay, so Shane Corson is the one that's going to get the shot, right? Oh, is it just a bounce to him? Let me see. What do you see? The save was 52, a 27. Shot on goal by the third highest unless they can clear it, and they can't clear it. So it's going to be a shot on goal by Shane Corson. And I believe we're going to do another time roll, a no-time roll. 55 is out of range. That's a shot and a save. And a 61 is a 9. And that'll be picked up by the center. And we're going to do a line change here. John, that's funny. Yeah, it's been a crazy one. It's been a good one, but it's been a crazy one. All right, so line 2 and line 2 coming out here for New York. So we didn't have the fireworks here on the 4th of July we were expecting from these two lines just yet. It's still early. Line 3 will come out for the Canadians. And so that's going to send out Scrudland, Keene. All these names are just nightmares for Bruins fans, let me tell you. And John LeClaire I put in the lineup tonight. And back on the D, they're going to go line 2 on the defense. Okay, so here's where we are right now. So 3 and 3 and 2 and 2, and we continue on. 3 and 2 and 2 and 2. Okay, so it's going to be Broughton with the puck right now. A 41 is a 24, and that's going to be picked off by the left D by Svoboda. So Svoboda has it, and Kissio will come out. That's spelled wrong, but we'll play on. A 36 over here is a 33, and 33 we got some coincidentals going on right here. Oh no, check for misconduct. Otherwise, a neutral zone face-off. So let's check for a misconduct. No misconduct, so it's going to be a neutral zone face-off, according to the Mike Berger penalty chart. And that's what I like to use. And I need to get him back on the show. Maybe in time for hockey season, we'll get him back on. Maybe when the new APBA comes out. That's an idea. I got to make that mental note. Jucket, if you're watching, make this mental note. When the new APBA season comes out, and I get it, we should have Mike Berger on to talk APBA hockey. Maybe even have Tebow on again, too, because he's played a lot of APBA hockey. Okay, so where are we now? We are neutral zone face-off, and it's going to be Scrudland and Kissio, and they're both even on the face-off. So it's going to be home lefty. It comes back to Rochford. Norman Rochford with a 43 is a 29. His long pass deflects into the corner, picked up by Svoboda of the Canadians. Svoboda with the puck, a 9. His shot is blocked, and it deflects to the highest shooting forward. The highest shot frequency, it should be. 16, so it's going to bounce to Scrudland. Scrudland has the puck. A 61 is a 28. His pass is knocked down by Ray Shepard, and it's taken by the Rangers, and we got a line change. So we're going to go 3-3 for the Rangers. And Canadians going to send out 4-3. So Odeline comes back out. There's no Ty Domi right now. And we said 4-3 for the Canadians. Okay, so it's 4-3 and 3-3. Teams going deep into their bench here in the first period already. Alrighty, so it's going to be Shepard with the puck. A 23 is a 5 going up against Walter. So that 5 turns into a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. The shot is blocked, and it deflects over to J.J. Daniel. And Shepard will head to the bench. And Kocher, can Kocher come out? No, the fighting was at 8:36. It's 11 minutes. No, yeah, he can. 11 minutes to 6 minutes. Yep, so he's good. So Kocher can come out. So all the major penalties are up, and we're gonna play on. All right, so J.J. Daniel with the puck. J.J. Daniel played with the Worcester Cats, I believe. I saw him play in Worcester towards the tail end of things in 94, 95, 96, 97, in that range. It was fun watching J.J. Daniel play. We got a 13. That's going to be a 22. And it's long pass knocked down by Broughton. Paul Broughton, one of the Broughton brothers, coming the other way. Broughton, a 41 is a 24. He is flattened on the play. And Daniel will get that puck back for Montreal. Here he comes the other way. It's a 3 going up against Joey Kocher. So that's going to be, Kocher's not a good, so it's going to be a 2. So he's going to get a shot on goal. His shot range of 13 is not going to be a goal. It's going to be a save by Richter. A 63 is a 38. And it deflects into the crowd for a face-off. And we got another line change here. So line 1 will come back out for each team. And you can see how quick this game actually moves in this kind of really basic mode where you're not doing the dump-in line changes, which I did enjoy. I will say I really did enjoy the line changes like that, the dump-in line changes. But I find that this plays a little bit quicker, and I don't miss them that much. I don't miss those dump-ins as much as I thought I would. They did create scoring chances from time to time, but I'm kind of enjoying this mode right here. It's just a little quicker. The game just kind of flows a little bit easier. I don't know. I just feel it does. And then when I don't use the matchups either. Now, they were fun, and sometimes I like to turn on all the rules and play that, but sometimes I like to have a nice, fast flow hockey game, and I think this is what this does here, is when I cut out some of those things. I think. I'm not sure. Let me change this for 1 second here. Let's see if I can bump that up to 14. See if I can get you guys to see that a little bit better. Okay. Yeah, so I can change those in-range shots. So each team has had one in-range shot, and it's been a save. Charles stops by here, and he's a Capitals fan. He likes to use all caps, so he's a Capitals fan, from what I understand. Face-off in the Rangers zone. Here we go. And it's going to be Bernie Nichols out here for the Rangers. And he's going up against Dennis Savard. Good matchup here, even on the face-off. And home center, so Bernie Nichols is going to get it in his own zone. A roll of 25 is going to be a 2. He's going to skate it out and get a shot on goal. The Rangers doing a good job of breaking out of their own zone. Nichols coming the other way. Ooh, shot range of 24. It's a 21. That shot is in range for the Rangers. A 22, and that's a save by Waugh as he double stacks the pads. And he kicks it aside, and it's picked up by the right D, Eric Desjardins. And Charles says he plays the same way. Oh, he's been working on the long pass into his game when he remembers that option. Yeah. That's one thing I never really used a lot, was the long pass. And that's another, it was fun the few times I did it, but I never really used it too much. It was a lot of risk and not enough reward, I thought, with that play. But I have tried it. I have used all the rules at one point, and I'm finding, maybe because I'm enjoying the simpler baseball games, that I'm enjoying this a little bit simpler. I don't know. It just could be me. But I'm not missing the matchups at all, or the rare plays. I'm really not. And I started to make my own rare plays, and they weren't coming out that good either. So, all right, Desjardins with it now. A 63. That's going to be a 25. His pass doesn't connect. It bounces deep into the Rangers zone. It's picked up by David Shaw. David Shaw, a 36-35. And 35 is a 35. It's a 62. Ooh, almost a double minor. He got the stick up high. It's going to be a penalty on Shaw. Luckily, though, it is just the single minor penalty. So here in the first period, at 17-19, Shaw's going to go for 2 minutes, and New York will go on the man advantage. I mean, Montreal will go on the man advantage. Defense got the rebound. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, there's a few things that it does that's kind of neat. Let's see. So Shaw's going to go sit. So we're going to have to go line one for everybody here as we do our first power play. That's kind of how I do it. I give everybody line one on the first power play. So keep everybody out here. So we're going to go line one, and one, and we'll go back to shift 4. Alrighty, so it's a power play now, and I think we're going to have Ogrodnik be the sitter-outer here. Alrighty, so face off at neutral ice. Montreal power play here for 2 minutes. Here we go. And now on the power plays, I believe we bump it up by 2, and the Montreal power play was 0, and the penalty kill was 0, if I remember correctly, when I looked over there. So there's no difference on that, and I believe we add 2 to the shot total. And oh yeah, we got to use the power play chart. So let me get over here to the power play chart, and we'll take a look at that. Okay, so we should be good to go. Alrighty, face off. It's going to be even between Savard and Turcotte, and Ogrodnik will serve the penalty. Even on the face off. Visitor right wing, so it's going to go over to Courtnall. Courtnall, a 46. That's a 41 on the power play, and we have a neutral zone face off. So they jam them up on the sideboards, and they get a whistle. Another even face-off here. Visitor left wing, so it's going to go over to Shane Corson, a 56. Some bad rolls here. And we got coincidental minors here, a neutral zone face-off. We're going to call that a neutral zone face-off, just for ease of play here, because I'm not really keeping stats. And so it's a minute gone by in the penalty here. Good job by the Rangers, stymieing that top line. Visitor left wing again. Shane Corson, a 12, was a 25. And it's going to be intercepted by James Patrick. And he's going to try to skate off the rest of this penalty here. A 51, shorthanded to 6. And he will get the neutral zone face-off. And the man comes out of the box. So a good penalty kill here for the Rangers at the end of the period. And we're just going to leave these guys out here. And here we go. Visitor right wing. So Courtnall, a 42, is a 2 going up against Leach. And that's going to be a 2 plus 1 is a 3. And that 3, I believe that's going to be a shot on goal. Yes, it is. So here comes Courtnall, the shot on goal. 63 is way out of range. That'll be a save. A 51 is picked up by the center. And that ends the period. So at the end of 1, it is the Canadiens, nothing, and the Rangers, nothing. Let's see, the shots on goal in that period were 11 for Montreal and 7 for the Rangers. And in-range chances were 1 for Montreal and 2 for the Rangers. All right, just so I can keep things moving along here, so I can keep my stats. All righty, second period action, and we'll kick things off with, we'll go line 1 again. And we'll let line 1 start the period. Everybody got the rest. I probably should clean these up a little bit. So what do I have? 20 spots left, so I should probably go 8 and 8 and 6 and 6 and 3 and 3 and 2 and 2 maybe. So I got 20 spots left. So that's 14, that's 21. Yeah, that'll be good. And then on the defense, if I have 20 spots left, probably 10, 10, 7 and 4 sounds good. Okay. Just getting my line squared away. I forgot to do that at the beginning. All right, here we go. Even draw at center ice. Second period action here at Madison Square Garden. And it's going to be visitor right wing, so it's going to be Courtnall. A 45 is a 7. Shot on goal block +2. I have a block of 3, 4, 5. The shot is going to be blocked and deflected into the crowd, and we get a face-off already in the Rangers zone. Visitor left D off the face-off. This is Schneider. A roll of 35 is a 5, and that's going to be a shot on goal by Schneider. So Schneider gets the face-off back to him at the point. Shot of 22. Ooh, just out of range. So that'll be a shot and a save by Richter. A 15 in the Richter count is picked up by Turcotte, and he'll skate it now for the Rangers. And 11, here he comes the other way. Here he's going to get a shot on goal. Shot range of 22, and that's out of range. That's going to be a save by Waugh. And the 33 was a nice, easy save anyway, and it's picked up by Schneider. Schneider for the Canadians. A 16 is a 28. Intercepted by the right wing, Mike Gartner. And we got to do a line change. So the Rangers going to send out line 4. They're going to send out the Ty Domi line. And line 2 defense will come out. Canadians going to send out line 2 with line 3. And here comes Odeline. So they're matching lines again. Unbeknownst to them when I flip the cards over, that it's going to be Odeline and Domi out here eventually. All right, so Gartner's got the puck. Let me just log in my lines. And here we go. Gardner with the puck. A 12 to 25. And intercepted by Lyle Odeline. And here comes Ty Domi. Gardner dumps that in the corner. Ty Domi comes out. And he's going right after Odeline. Odeline with the puck. A 24. That's a 27. His pass is knocked down at center ice by Broughton. Broughton for the Rangers. 25. It's knocked down and it's taken by Odeline. Odeline, a 16. Uh-oh. Lyle Odeline. And he's going to get into it with Ty Domi. This is what we wanted. It's Lyle Odeline and Domi. Do I have my sound effects? Where are my sound effects? And so Odeline and Domi get into it. And, yeah, it's just kind of how it worked out. But it worked out pretty good. Tonight's game has been a fun one. So 3:38 here into the second. And Odeline, his second fight of the game, ironically coming at just about the same time as his fight in the first period. And so Domi is going to sit as well. And we've had some fights today, folks. We've had 3 fights in this game. Odeline and King. Patrick Waugh, the goalie, got into a fight with Joey Koser. And now it's Odeline and Ty Domi. We expected Odeline and Domi. Let's not kid each other, right? And we got to do a line change. So we're going to be lines 3 and 2. This is when I don't mind the fights. When it's guys like that. That makes it kind of fun. But sometimes the fights, yeah, they can be a pain. Alrighty. So it's no score here in 1990-91 between the Rangers and the Canadians. And we've had a handful of fights in this game. So if you like fights, this is the game for you. Patrick Waugh got into a fight. Okay, let's continue on here. Let me just tap in my numbers over here on the spreadsheet so I can mix them up. And here we go. All right, so we got a face-off, and that is going to go to center ice. And it's going to be Skrudlin and Nichols, 1 for Skrudlin. Advantage lefty, so Svoboda gets it. A 64 is a 23. His pass is intercepted by Ray Shepard of the New York Rangers. Shepard is a 5 going up against LeClaire. That's going to be a 6. Shot on goal, block +1. We roll the 1. The shot is blocked, but it deflects back to Shepard for a shot on goal +1. So Shepard's going to roll here And that's in range. The shot is in range by Shepard. A 45, and it's a save by Wah, and he hangs on. So Shepard's shot was blocked, come right back to him. He fired it again, and it was a stop by Wah. I don't know if you're going to score on Wah. His car is, I mean, you need really a 65, a 54, or a 52. That's the only way you're going to score on him. You know, it's just impossible. He's just too good. So we have a face-off in the Canadian zone. Dun, 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 dun. Alrighty, so it's going to be 1 for Scroodlin, and it's going to be disadvantage right wing, so Shepard gets it back. A 16 is a 28. Intercepted, no, I'm sorry, 20. Intercepted by the right wing, so he's going to lose this one away to Keene, and Keene will start it out for the Canadians. Keene with a roll of 43. This is going to be a 29, and he's just going to dump that into the corner, and Leach is going to pick this up. And we got to make a line change. So we're going to go line 1 getting back out here. So we're going to see Turcotte with Gartner and Ogrodnik again. And for the Canadians, line 2's coming out. So we will see Carbonneau with Richer and McPhee. And then they're going to get the top line of Schneider and Desjardins out here. So we get 2 and 1 and 1 and 2. So that's going to be it like that. As Doug stops by, I'm playing your favorite game. Oh, that's great. This game is fun. And I've really kind of made it my own. So I can't really play with anybody because I've kind of just playing it my way. But it is so fun. It feels like hockey. I'm having a blast tonight. And hopefully you are tonight, too, if you're watching this one here. It's so fun. Alrighty. And I say that right now and then watch. The game will go sour like it did last night. All right, so I got a 44 by Leach. Leach is going to get a shot on goal coming in. Shot range of 15, and that's going to be a save by Wah. A 26 is a 24. Oh, that would have been a goal. Can they clear it with a 9? No, they're not going to clear it. They got a 7, but it's not a 9. So that, 20, we say that was a 26 is a 24, and that's picked up by the, a shot on goal by the highest. Shot on goal by Gartner. So Gartner's going to get a shot. Gartner shoots this one. Oh, my gosh. Range of 31. It's a 32. And that's going to be a save by Wah again. And he's going to freeze this one here. So that would have been a save no matter what. But it's still fun to look. 21-12. Oh, is that the... did you see the mug behind me over here? Yeah, way in the corner here. If I come back to Studio B... yeah, that mug, like right there is a 21-12 mug. I don't know how you saw that on the camera, but it's there. It's a 21-12 mug. Back to the game. I don't think I've ever drinking a cup of coffee out of it. It's just been like a souvenir cup. Alrighty, so where are we now? Face off in the Canadian zone. So it's going to be Carbonneau and Turcotte +3 for Carbonneau on the draw. And it's going to be advantage center. So Carbonneau gets it with a 36. And that's going to be a 33 in his own zone. A 33 in his own zone is going to be coincidental penalties. So let's see who's going to get the penalties here. And we're going to roll the dice. So Carbonneau and the second ranking minor over here. So 16, 12, 34. So Gartner. So Carbonneau and Gartner will sit. And what we'll do is we'll change the lines here. So Carbonneau and Gartner will get coincidental penalties here at the 6:32 mark officially. So Carbonneau and Gartner. 2 matching. So we'll just change up the lines just to make it easy. So we're going to go 2 and 2 for the Rangers. We'll go 2 and 1 for the Rangers. All right, so 2 and 1 for the Rangers. And I don't remember if we play 5-on-5 or not. I'm going to play 5-on-5 just to make it easier for me. And we'll go 1 and 1 for the Canadians. Okay. And let's just change this back to my 4. And here we go. So we got a face-off now at center ice. And he says, you got another Dino-themed game on the table. Nice. Apex Predator deck building game. Oh, you know, I started playing deck building games about a few months ago. And I never knew what they were before. And I started to enjoy them. I played a couple on Steam. I do like the space one that I play. Oh, man. For the life of me, I can't think of the name of it now. Star Realms. Star Realms. I like Star Realms. I played a few others that I had a hard time with, but Star Realms I really do like. So the deck building games are fun. I just have to find some that work in the style that I like. All right, so we got a face-off now. Even face-off with Savard and Nichols. Home right D. So it's going to go back to James Patrick. Patrick with a 43, a 29, and a 29. We're going to play 5-on-5 here. It's going to be intercepted by the left D, so Schneider picks it up for Montreal. A 35, and that's going to be a minor penalty on Schneider. And so the Rangers will go on the man advantage here. So after the matching penalties, Schneider goes to the box. And is Schneider going to fix the plumbing for Valerie Bertinelli and her family? I don't know. Anybody get that reference? Anybody? So Schneider's going to sit, and we're going to put Corson in the box to serve that up front. And we will put, we'll leave line 2 out here. We'll go, let's leave it as it is. Leave it as it is. All righty. So here we go. So power play. So I got to get my power play chart out. Here we go. And we got a face-off here. So it's going to be Savard and Nichols, even on the draw. Home center. So Nichols is going to get it. A 55 is a 1. It's a shot on goal. Shot range of 24, plus the addition is going to be a shot on net and in range, but the 44 is going to be an easy save by Waugh as he stones Nichols right in the slot. And it's picked up by Desjardins. A 65. 29 shorthanded. Intercepted by Leach. Leach starts it up on a no-time roll. 64 is a 7 on the power play. Shot on goal. Block plus 2. Block of 4. And, yeah, they got a 3. So the shot is going to be blocked, and it deflects to Savard. Savard skating with it now. A 32 is a 26. Shorthanded, it's going to be picked off by Mullen. Still no time off the clock on the penalty. Still a minute to play. 15 is a 1. It's going to be a shot on goal. That's in range. So Mullen with the steal fires this on Waugh. A 24. He scores. And they beats him just inside the post. I can't believe Waugh didn't get it. And it's going to be a goal. And the Rangers, they will take a 1-0 lead. And getting that goal is Mullen, Brian Mullen. So in the second period, 8:31 the time of the goal. It's going to be Mullen on the power play. Assist is 22, so it's going to be 1 and 2 on the assists. I think. Yeah, we're going to give him 2 assists. So it's going to be probably Leach and Nichols. So Mullen from Leach and Nichols on the power play. And that was a costly penalty for the Canadians. So I think everybody's out of the box now. So let's go 2 and 2 for the Canadians. And 1 and 3, like it says, for the Rangers. So Gartner's out of the box. Everyone's out of the box. I think the fighting mages are over as well, right? Those were a long time ago. No, those were actually, they just got out. So all the penalties are up. All the penalties are up. All the fightings, all the matchings, all the everything. All the everythings are done. So we have, I'm going to go 2 and 2 and 1 and 3. All right, and here we go. 11 minutes to play in the second period. We have Carbonneau on the draw with Turcotte, +3 for Carbonneau. Advantage lefty, so Svoboda with the puck. A 23 is a 22, and it's going to be intercepted by Turcotte of the Rangers. Turcotte with a 2 going up against Carbonneau. Ooh, that's going to be a Soga. Does anybody get a 31? Anybody get a 31? Anybody? No. So we're going to have a face-off. So some good defense by Guy Carbonneau foils a Ranger chance. All right, and now we're going to go on the face-off. Again, Carbonneau +3. Advantage right D, so it's going to be Lefebvre. Sylvain Lefebvre, a 55. It's going to be a 6. Going up against Turcotte, that's going to be a 6. Shot on goal block +1. We get a 2. 5 +1 is a 6, so the shot is blocked, and it deflects over to Mike Gardner. No time roll. Gardner, a 16. Shot block +2. That's going to be blocked and deflects into the crowd, and we'll get a face-off in the Montreal zone. So they finally beat Patrick Roy on a nice steal on the power play by Mullen, and he puts the home team up 1-0. On the face-off, it's going to go to Gardner in the offensive zone. A 24 is a 9, and that's going to be a blocked shot, and it deflects over to Svoboda. Svoboda with it for Montreal. A no-time roll. 23 is a 22, and it's going to be intercepted by Turcotte, who's playing some good D for the Rangers right now. Turcotte, a 35, going up against the right wing. That's 3. So a 35 is a 2, +1 is a 3. It's going to be a shot on goal. Shot range of 22. That's going to be stopped by Roy. A 35 is going to be picked up by the left wing McPhee. Mike McPhee, a 35. That's a 3 going up against Mahler. So it's going to be a 4. So that'll be a shot on goal. Shot is out of range. That's going to be a save by Richter. A 35 is a 4, picked up by the left wing, and we need to make a line change. So the Rangers going to send out 2 and 2. Take care, Charles. Thanks for coming by. As we play some crazy 1990 hockey here with the Canadians and the Rangers. It's been a fun one. Not a lot of scoring, but it's still been fun. All right, so we have 1 and 3. And 2 and 2. And it's Ogrodnik with the puck. Ogrodnik, a 52, is a 27. It's going to be knocked down by Savard, and he will take control for Montreal. Another 52 is rolled. It's a 27, and that's knocked down by Bernie Nichols. Nichols skating it for the Rangers, a 28. Can't get by. He is knocked off the puck by Courtnall, and Courtnall will take it for Montreal. Fast-moving period here. We have an 8. That's going to be a shot. Do they have 4-check 11? They got 6. They have 10. 4-check of 10. So it's going to be a wide shot. The wide shot is, let's see, roll to check against the clear. If below, puck deflects off the glass. Yeah, that's how the wide shot went. Yeah, it's a wide shot. If it's cleared, then it's a face-off. So we roll against the clear, and they do clear it. Okay, so they... No, wait, do they... No, wait, no, they don't. So it's a wide shot. So this guy shoots it wide. I haven't had a wide shot tonight. It's been a while. The clearing is 6, so they don't clear it. If it's greater than... So it deflects off the glass into the crowd for a face-off. So I think that's how that's going to go. Yep, I think that's how it goes. Because if they cleared it, then I think it's just a whistle. If they don't clear it, then it's usually something that happened. But this one went out of play. We got another line change here. So line 3 will come out for the Rangers. Lines 3 and 3. And they're going to send out line 4 for Montreal. So Pat Burns will send out his goon squad of Chorsky, Walter, and Sylvain Turgeon. He really wasn't a goon, though. And line 1 will come back out for the D. So Oderline, after getting in a couple of fights, has behaved himself for the most part. And we got 6 minutes to play here in the second period. And we got a face-off in the Ranger zone. So Walter is a face-off 3, and Kissio is a face-off of 3. And so that will be an even on the draw. Home left D. So Hardy gets it. This is Mark Hardy. I'm not really familiar with Mark Hardy. A 22 is a 4, and he's going to break it out and get a shot on net. So Hardy breaks it out of the zone. Rangers doing a good job of breaking it out of their own zone. Shot on net is just going to be a nice, easy save by Wah. 61, and he's going to freeze that and let his mates kind of regroup. So 5.5 to play. Now down to about 5 minutes to play. Even face-off, home right D. So Mahler, Randy Mahler at the point. A 46 is a 43. Ooh, that's terrible. 43. Possible bench minor or neutral zone face-off. Let's roll for a bench minor. Nope. So we're going to get a neutral zone face-off. So it hopped over his stick. Some chirping at the benches, but no call was made. So now we get another draw here. Home left wing, so King's going to get it. 23 is a 7. Shot block plus 2, so we have 2. 4 plus 2 is 6. The shot is blocked, and it's going to be smothered for a face-off. So we have another offensive zone draw. Home center, so Kissio gets it. 31 is a 6. Shot block plus 1. That shot is going to be blocked, and that deflects into the crowd for a face-off. So the Canadians getting sticks on pucks right now, and we're going to do another line change. So line 3 did their job for the Rangers. They didn't score, but they did their job. They did their job, as Al likes to say, and we're going to go 2 and 2 for Montreal. All right, face-off in the zone, and it's going to be +1 for Scrudlin. Oh, here we go. Let me put in my line changes here. I always forget. It's not a big deal if you forget, but it just kind of evens things out. All right, so what did we say? Yeah, +1 for Scrudlin. Advantage right D, so it's going to be Lefebvre with the puck. A 66, and here he comes the other way. Lefebvre moving in, shot range of 14, fires this one, saved by Richter. A 61 is a 9, and my save chart says picked up by the center. Turcotte with it now. So kick save by Richter on Lefebvre. Turcotte skating the other way. It's going to be a 4, and he's going up against the center, Scrudlin. Oh, it's going to be a 6. Shot on goal, block +1. We have a 3, 4, 5. We roll the 5. Shot's going to be blocked, and it's going to deflect to Scrudlin. Canadians blocked a lot of shots in this game. Scrudlin on a no-time roll. A 12 is a 39. And 39 is going to be another fight. So Scrudlin going up against the second highest fighter. We have 11, 11, 0, 0, 0. Probably going to be Gartner again. So Scrudlin and Gartner go at it. And we have our 4, what's that, 1, 2, 3. That's our 4th fight of the game. So Scrudlin, 16:50 of the second period. And Gardner on the fight. A lot of fights in this game. Gardner's got a matching, and now he's got a fight. So he's no stranger. No stranger to that penalty box. Alrighty, so he's got to sit, and so does Scrudlin. So we're skating 5-on-5 here for the final 3 minutes of the period. And we're just going to let these guys finish out the period, I would think. That way it's going to be nice and easy for me. All right, so here we go. Face off a neutral zone, and it's going to be, +3 for the Canadians. Advantage left wing. It's going to be Leclerc with a 66. And he comes in with a shot on net, and that's going to be stopped by Richter. And a 16 is a 28. Can they clear it away? Do they have a 6? Yes, they do. They clear it away, and it'll be a face-off. So face-off in the Rangers zone. +3, advantage right wing. So Carbonneau wins it to Keane. A 16 is a 28, and it's going to be knocked away, and it bounces to Shepard. Here is Shepard now for the Rangers. Shepard, a 62. And shot on goal with, are they 4-check 8? There, no. Wait. What did I say that was? 62 is an 8. Are they 4-check 11? No, I don't think so. They're 5. There's 4-check 7. So it's going to be a wide shot. The clearing range is 9. It is greater than that, so it's going to be a shot on goal for the highest shooting forward. So the shot goes wide, but it ends up on the stick of Ogrodnik for a shot. Ogrodnik shoots this one, and that's going to be a save by Wah. A 64 is a 4, and that's picked up by the left wing. Minute and a half to play. We're going to send line 1 out here for the Canadians. And it's going to be Leclerc with the puck now. A 35-6 going up against Patrick. A 6 stays a 6. Shot on goal, block plus 1, 2, 3, 4. Shot on goal, but it's out of range. Saved by Richter, and he'll hang on for the faceoff. So, with 1 minute to play in the period, we'll put line 1 back out for everybody except for Garton, who's still in the box. Okay? So let's finish out the last minute of the period. Even on the faceoff. Home center. Turcotte gets it. That's a 12. That's a 25 in his own zone. Intercepted and shot on goal by the right D. Yes, he's going to get the shot on goal. Shot on goal is a 14. I roll a 45. That's out of range. Richter with the save. 16. Shot on goal by the 4th Hyatt. Can they clear it? Yes, they will clear it, and we'll get a whistle. So last roll here of the period. Turcotte has it in his own zone. A 25 is a 1. He's going to come the other way, get a shot on net. Shot, and that's going to be a save by Wah. 53 is a 5, picked up by the right wing, and that'll do it in the period. So, we did get a goal in that period. We haven't had many goals, but we did have one, and that was on the power play. Mullen actually from Leach and Nichols, if you can read my writing there. And that's where we stand. So in that period, the Canadians only had 6 shots. That gets them up to 17. So a total of 17. And none in range that period, so they had 0 in range. The Rangers had 3 in range in that period, and they tacked on 10 shots, and they have a total of 17 as well. So we go to the third. 1-0 Rangers here, and Gartner's still not out of the box because of the fight, so we will send out line 2 and line 2 for the Rangers here. And for Montreal, you know, we haven't seen line 4 in a while. We're going to send out line 4 for each team to start the period. So we're going to see Domi. We'll go line 4 and we'll go 4 and 3. That's fine. We'll start off with some of the goons. Alrighty. So J.J. Dagno, I can never say that. Dagno. And Odeline back on the defense. And here we go. So we're going to start off just like this. New period. Line 4 and line 3 for each team. Let's make it interesting. I think I did that one time with the WHA. I brought out all the goons, and it was kind of fun. Alrighty, here we go. Hope you're enjoying your holiday night. 4th of July tomorrow. Alrighty. Needed my Gatorade here. And again, this is just kind of basic APBA hockey tonight. I'm really enjoying it. It's just simpler and funner, I think. Sometimes when I'm alone, I'll play with all the rules, and I don't care. But sometimes it's just easier to do this when I'm playing online. All right, here we go on the face-off. It's going to be +2 for Walter. Here we go. +2 for Walter. Disadvantage left wing, so it's going to go to Troy Millette with a 32. And, oh, no, that's a 39. And that's going to be a fight. So Millette is going to go at it with... It's not Odeline this time. It's going to be Ryan Walter. So Millette and Walter go at it here. And so we have another fight. If you like fights, this is the game for you. So just 21 seconds into this third period, we have Ryan Walter and Troy Millette going at it. For 5 minutes each. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've had 5 fights in this game. Usually I don't like the fights. For some reason, though, these have been amusing. They really have. All right, so we're going to stick the line 3 guys back out here. Now, is Scrudlin out of the box? No, he's not out of the box yet. He's still got more time to serve. So Carbonell will come out and play here. And let's continue on. So we'll let's swap it up. Let's go lines 2 and 2. Since we're going to be changing them up. Let's go lines 2 and 2. As we skate 5-on-5. We've had our fun with the 4th line. All right, so 2 and 2 across the board. Executive decision here. Here we go. All righty, 19:30 to go here in the third period. And we got a face-off now. Carbonell and Nichols +3 for Carbonell. But Nichols is going to win the face-off. And a 46 is a 42. And possible bench minor? No, almost. But instead, we're going to get a neutral zone face-off. So puck was up against the board. There was some jarring right at the Montreal bench. But, yeah, APBA fight night. Yes, this is the most I've ever had. It's a 1990 game. This is not the 70s. This is not the Flyers, or the Flames or the North Stars. It's, Canadians and Rangers. But Ty Domi is here, and Mike Gartner's been a nuisance, and guys like that. As Glenn stops by, as we have fight night here, Patrick Waugh got into a fight in the first period. Yeah, if you joined late, you missed that. Patrick Waugh got into a fight with, Joey Koser, it was. All right, so a face-off at center +3 again. And Vanna Dreit D, so back to Lefebvre. Lefebvre was a 51. That's a 14 going up against Nichols, so 14 remains a 14. And that's just going to be a pass with an RSOG, so another roll. So we got another time roll here. And no, it's going to be out of range, so it's just going to be a pass. And it's going to go to... We're going to give it to Richer. So Richer with the puck. No time roll. 41 for Richer. And a 5 going up against Nichols. 5 is a 5. Asoga. Anybody got a 41? Anybody? No. It's going to be a neutral zone face-off. So Richer couldn't collect the pass and go in on the net. So we're going to have a face-off at center. Mullen's going to get the puck. He's got the only goal of the game. Brian Mullen of the Rangers. It's a power play goal that Mullen had. A 62 is an 8. Do we have 4 check 11? We have 4, 7, 8, 9. No. So it's going to be a wide shot. The clear is 5, and they will clear it away. We'll get a face-off. And now we get a line change. So line 3 will come out here for New York. And the line 1 on the defense. So we'll see Brian Leach come on at Probert. Probert and Domi did have some battles. I should do that some night, is find a couple of teams with, like, some really big bonkers, you know what I mean? And just have them play. Put all the goons in and just have a bloodbath. That would be hilarious. All right, so we got 1 and 1 and 3 and 1 on my lines. Just so I can kind of keep everything fair. I love this spreadsheet. It really does take the guesswork out of doing the line changes, Yeah, it is such a tragic story. It is. Some of those guys were a tragic story. A lot of those guys were. It's like the football guys, they saw all the head injuries. This kind of sucked. You ever seen Goon? That movie Goon or Goon 2? Goon 2 was good too. Check out those movies there. It's really all about fighting and, the toll it took on the players. But it was a great movie. I like number 2 as well. All right, face off in the Montreal zone. 1-0 Rangers. Savard and Kissio. Kissio +1. Advantage lefty. So Kissio wins it back to Leach at the point. A 26 is a 14. We have a pass. We have an RSOG, so we got to roll it again. A 61. Nope, that's out of his range, and so we're going to have a face-off. I think that's how that goes. And RSOG is... I think oh no, a SOG is neutral. RSOG is just a pass. So okay, I'm sorry, just a pass. I forgot. Sometimes I get them mixed up. So that's going to be a pass to the highest one. So it's going to go. We'll give it a Kosher. So Kosher's going to get it. All right. So it didn't work out. So that it's just going to be a pass and no shot because I did not get the shot on goal roll for the assist. Okay, that's how that goes. And I got a 25 here. I got a 2 going up against Savard, so a 2 is going to be a shot on goal. Uh-oh, Kosar. Oh, it's a range of 14. It's a 15. It's just missed, and Wah comes up with a big save. Would have been a save anyway, and it's picked up by the right D, Desjardins. Oh, Kosher had the chance. 65 is a 29. That's going to be intercepted by Leach as he couldn't connect on the pass. Brian Leach for the New York Rangers. It's a 13 going up against Courtnall, which is a 4, so it's going to be a 15, and he's going to send that over to Patrick. Patrick on a no-time roll. A 25 is going to be intercepted by Desjardins of the Canadiens. 16 minutes to play here in the third period. We have a 35, and that's going to be icing, and we'll get a whistle, and the teams will make some line changes here. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Alrighty, so we want 2 and 2, and then we want 3 and 2. Oh, how about that? As we get the line changes squared away. So 3 and 2 for Montreal, and Rangers are sending out 2 and 2. 3 and 2 and 2 and 2. As Jason stops by, I know we're watching APBA. It looks like fun. Would you advise someone starting out to go with this or Stratomatic? Seems very similar. I'm having trouble deciding which way to go. Yeah, like Glenn said, Stratomatic is a little bit easier. It really is. I feel as though you get more hockey out of APBA. Once you learn how to play it, I feel like you get more out of APBA. That's just me. Stratomatic plays a little faster because it's going in more time chunks. And in Stratomatic, you make decisions. That's the other thing. So if you like making decisions, like when you get the puck, do you want to shoot? Do you want to pass? Do you want to penetrate? Things like that. Do you want to take the outside shot? So do you want to intimidate? So you make a lot of decisions in a Stratomatic. That's fun for head-to-head, but I don't like to do that by myself. So that's why games like APBA and Hockey Bones work for me. I think Hockey Bones might be a little bit easier than the APBA to learn. There's just a lot of symbols to remember, but I think it's easier. But once you get used to going to the chart in APBA, just like the baseball, it is pretty easy, I think. And I've taken a lot of the advanced rules and just kind of playing it for fun. So that's the big thing, is that if you like to make decisions, Stratomatic, you make decisions on what to do. If you like to just kind of follow the play and change lines and things like that, then APBA is the way to go. Because you don't really make decisions on passing or shots or anything like that. And it's still very fun, despite that. I sometimes like just to play, not have to worry about decisions. That's just me. The Probert Domi fight at MSG was a classic. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. All right, so we got a face-off between Scrudland and Nichols. And I think everybody's out of the box by this point, right? Except for Walter and Millette, who are in the box for another minute and a half. So as long as I don't have any Walter and Millette out here, I don't. Okay, we're good. All right, face off in the Montreal zone. So let me get my defensive chart ready to go. And we said it was +1 Montreal. Advantage lefty, so Svoboda with it now. A 56 is a 34. And 34 is a 34. is a 34, and that's a penalty on Svoboda. And so that will be a power play for the Rangers. So we'll see line 1 come back out for everyone as Svoboda gets 2 minutes in the box. So let's do this. And I'm not going to count this as a shift, but I am going to put them into my lineup. And so let's get line 1 back out here for everybody. And I'll write that down. So it was Svoboda on the penalty. Okay, so 15:30 2. And the exact time was 4:26, and that was Svoboda. Okay. So power play for the Rangers. I think we're going to have Corson sit out here so we don't take any more penalties. So power play for the Rangers. They're second of the night. I don't think Montreal has had... Oh, yes, they did. They had an early power play, and the Rangers killed it off. Yeah, so they're 0 for 1. And Malbits20 says he thinks Hockey Bones is the best cards and dice hockey game. I go back and forth between APBA and Hockey Bones. I really do. They're 1 and 1A, and when I'm playing APBA, APBA's my favorite. When I'm playing Hockey Bones is my favorite. It's just kind of how it works out. They're different games. They're a little different game. Alrighty, so here we go. Power play for the Rangers. 15.5 to play. Servard and Turcotte even on the draw. Home right D. So it's going to come back to Patrick. 21 on the power play is a 31. That's going to be a pass. Do they have a physical 12? They have 6, 7, 8, 9. So that'll be a pass. And we'll send that over to a Grodnik. A Grodnik on a no-time roll. A 25 is going to be a shot on goal by a Grodnik. Oh, that's in range. And I think this is a score by a Grodnik. A 65. Yes, it's a score. Where is it? Where is it? And Ogrodnik puts it home for the Rangers, and they lead 2-0. It's another power play goal. That one comes at 4 of the third period. Ogrodnik. And we're going to give him 2 assists on that one. And it's going to be 1 and 3. So it's going to be Leach and Turcotte. So Leach with his second goal, second assist, and that's the second power play goal of the game for the Rangers. So here we go. So line 1 and 1 out there now for everyone. 15 minutes to play. Shots are now 19-17. 6 in-range chances now for the Rangers, and still just that 1 for Montreal. Here we go. Off the face-off, so we have even on the draw. And it's going to be visitor center, so it's going to be Savard. A 24 is a 9. I'll go back to my chart over here. Here we go. A 9 is a blocked shot, and it deflects over to Ogrodnik. No time roll. Ogrodnik, a 25. He's going to get a shot on goal. That's going to be out of range, so it's going to be a save by Wah. And a 38 deflects into the crowd for a face-off, so the face-off will be in the Montreal zone. And Jason says he's going to have to do some more research on Bones. I did some videos on Bones, as well as a few other people, so if you want to check them out and compare it. Basically, the difference is between APBA and Bones. If you're used to APBA baseball, APBA hockey's a breeze, because you look at the card, you get your number, you go to the chart. Okay, I have all the charts here in Excel, so I don't even have to look at the book anymore. Okay, so that really helps out. The penalties can be a pain in the ass. Not gonna lie with APBA hockey. I'm using the Mike Bird penalty system, which is this. So basically, you roll the dice, and it tells you what the penalty is, and you don't mess around. There's no muss, no fuss. It's all right there. You're done. So once I use that, the penalties are a breeze. So with APBA, again, you get the dice roll, you look at the chart, tells you what happens. With Hockey Bones, you roll the dice and you look at the Bones card, and that tells you what happens. So it's a little different with that. There's only one chart with Hockey Bones, and it has the face-offs and the assists and the penalties and a couple of notes on there. There's a few little things about Hockey Bones that APBA doesn't have. For example, if you're on the power play and you roll a red 6, that's a little different. So there's a few little things like that in Hockey Bones. There's a lot of adding on the fly. So if this guy gets the puck and he gets the shot, sometimes you got to do some quick math to determine if this number is greater than that to take the shot. So there's a lot of little math that gets done in Hockey Bones. I tend to get a headache after playing Hockey Bones just because I'm doing math on the fly, whereas I don't get that with APBA. Hockey Bones, I think, plays a little quicker, even though it's 20 seconds instead of 30. I do think it's a little quicker. But they're both fantastic games. I have both. I play them both, and I have a ton of seasons for both, if that helps. All right, so we got a face-off in the Montreal zone. We got even on the draw. Home right D. So Patrick is going to get it in the offensive zone. Patrick, a 24, is going to be a 9, and that shot is going to be blocked, and it's going to be smothered, and we have another face-off. And we said it was even on the draw. And this time it goes back to Leach at the point, 22. He's going to get a shot on goal. So Leach, after the face-off win, picks it up. Shot of 16. Oh, it's a range of 15. So close, but the shot is going to be stopped by Patrick Waugh. And that would have been a goal, too, by the way. 26 bounces to the second highest forward unless they can clear it. And they do clear it, and they'll get a face-off. So... Dun, 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 dun. All right, we got to make another line change here. Oh, and the other thing is if you play APBA or if you play Hockey Bones, these Excel helpers really speed things up. They really do. It helps you with the lines. It keeps track of your time. It does so many little things. It gives you exact time for goals, which I really like. It helps manage the lines. I have all my pertinent information on here so I can see how many assists and who gets the coincidental minors. I love these spreadsheets. Okay, 13:30 to go here. Let's see if we can speed this along a little bit. We've had too many fights here tonight. All right, here we go. Face-off in the zone, Scrudlin and Nichols, +1 for the Canadians. Advantage center, so Scrudlin's going to get it. A 52 is a 27 coming out of his own zone. Intercepted by Nichols, and he's going to get a shot on goal. So Nichols with a steal. Range of 24. Shot is in range by Nichols. Going high glove side on Waugh. 25. Waugh makes the save. And it bounces over to Scrudlin. Oh, Waugh just robbed Nichols, and he keeps the Canadians in this game. Scrudlin with it now. A 13 is a 22. He just clears that up, and Nichols is going to get it back, and he's still steaming about that save by Waugh. 61 is a 28, and that's going to be intercepted by John LeClaire. LeClaire for the Canadians. A 41 is a 24, and that's going to be into the corner, and it's going to be picked up by Norman Rochford, and we're going to make a line change. 1-1 coming out for the Rangers. 1-3 coming out for Montreal. So JJ Dagno and Odeline back out again. Rochford with the puck as I log in my lines here with 11.5 to play. Come on. Rochford, he comes the other way. Rochford, shot range of 16. It's in range. Norman Rochford, the defenseman, shoots, and Waugh with another stop. And it's picked up by Savard. Oh, boy, Rochford, he found a lane down the wing, and he got that one away, and Patrick Waugh had to be sharp again. And it's going to be Dennis Savard with the puck. Savard is a 28, and that's going to be intercepted by Mike Gartner. Gartner, who's had a fight and a couple of penalties tonight. 36 is a 33. And that's going to be a neutral zone face-off as he got tangled with Shane Corson, and they almost went to the box. Glenn says all these ex-Red Wings in New York, Shepard, Kissio, Kosher, Ogrodnik, Although Shepard was a future wing in 90, I don't remember. Yeah. Yep, it could be. Yep, a lot of guys did a lot of changing of the teams. It's really amazing. Face off at center, and it's going to be even on the draw. Visitor right wing, Russ Courtnall. A 61 is a 6 going up against Ogrodnik. And that's going to turn into a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. We get 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be on net, but the shot is not in range, so it's going to be a save by Richter. 35 is a 4, picked up by Ogrodnik. Another line change here. Lines 3 and 3 coming out for the Rangers. 2 and 1 for Montreal. As the game gets into the later stages of the third period. And if it wasn't for my Excel glitch early on, we would have finished already. I checked that too, and it was working, but then all of a sudden it wasn't working. Okay, Ogrodnik with the puck. A 24 is a 9. Shot is blocked and deflects over to Desjardins. And he'll head to the bench. Desjardins on a no-time roll. 23 is a 22, and that's intercepted by Kissio. Or Kisso. A 46 is a 44, and we're going to get a neutral zone face-off. And it said check for bench minor, but we're not going to get a bench minor late in the game, in a close game. So here we go. And it's going to be +2 for Montreal in the face-off, but it's going to be 1 to King. King, who... No, he doesn't have a goal. He doesn't have anything, I don't think. Oh, he's got a fight. He's the guy that got into the fight with Oderline. A 27, intercepted by Guy Carbonneau. Carbonneau, a 45. A 26, and that's intercepted by King. And we got more line changes coming up. So lines 1 and 2 will come out here for the Rangers. 7.5 to play. Sorry about that. I had to adjust a couple of things. And they want 1 and 2 for Montreal. And so it's going to be 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. How about that? 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. And King with the puck. A 44. King's going to come in and get a shot. King shoots this one. Saved by Waugh. A 54 is a 32. Shot on goal by the opposing left D. So it bounces back to Rochford. Rochford, no, he can't get the shot away. He hops over his stick, and he's just going to have to skate with it. He comes back into the zone. A 5 is a Soga going up against Courtnall. The 5 turns into a 7. Shot is going to be blocked, and it's going to be smothered for a face-off. 7 minutes to play here in New York. 2-0 Rangers. Somehow they get 2 goals by Waugh, both on the power play. Even on the face-off, home left wing, so Ogrodnik's going to get it. Ogrodnik with a 22. That's going to be a shot on net. Shot of 36 is going to be a save by Waugh again. 33 on the result is a shot on goal by the right D by Shaw, but he can't get the shot away either. So he's going to skate with it now. He has a 7. Shot on goal, block +2. His shot is going to be blocked, and it deflects to Lefebvre on a no-time roll. 21 is a 31. Canadian's going to be bumping up the forechecking pretty soon. A 31. Pass physical 10. We get 2, 4, 5. And no, he can't get the pass away. It's going to be intercepted by Rochford. Norman Rochford for the Rangers. A 28. Intercepted by the right wing. It's Courtnall. Canadian's going to bump it up to forechecking 3 right now. So they want to kind of get some strategy going there. So they're going to kind of go risk and reward. So the Canadians are in forechecking 3, and the Rangers will go forechecking 1. Is kind of how it's going to go. All right, so let's continue on. Courtnall with the puck. Courtnall, a 62. That's going to be an 8. If it's a forecheck 10, it's a shot. They have forecheck 10. It is going to be a shot because we're in forecheck 3. The shot, 16 is in range. Holy cow, that bumping up to 3 helped him out here. 45, but it's a save by Richter, and he hangs on with a 45. Holy cow. So Courtnall and Savard combining for that in-range shot, but it's going to be a save by Richter. Alrighty. 5.5 to play here. So we're going to be swapping it out again. So we're going to go line 3 and line 3 for the Rangers. Giving the top line a break. And the Canadians are going to go 2 and 1 on their side. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, 2-0 Rangers here. It's 1990 season we're playing. Face off in the Rangers zone, +2 for Montreal. Advantage right D, so it goes back to Desjardins. Desjardins, a 12 is a 25 in the offensive zone, and that's going to be intercepted by Randy Mahler. So Mahler has it now. Again, Rangers in forecheck 1 late in the game. Mahler with a 55. And that's going to be a neutral zone face-off, so he's just killing some time. So another +2 on the draw for Montreal. But it's going to be taken by Koster. Joey Koster with it now. A 25. That's going to be a 2 going up against Richer. That's going to be a 3. And it's going to be a Soga. Anybody get a 25? Yes. Yes, he's going to get a shot on goal. But a 65 is way out of range. Wow, with the save. And a 52 is a 27. A 27, can they clear it? Otherwise, it goes to the third highest forward. Can they clear it with a 9? No, they can't. So the third highest forward is going to get a shot. 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be Kissio. Kissio's going to get it here. Kissio with a shot. Saved by Waugh. 15 is a 3, picked up by the center by Guy Carbonneau. Here comes Carbonneau now. 42 is a 6. Going up against the left wing. It's going to be a 7. Shot on goal, block +1. Shot is going to be blocked, and it deflects to Randy Mahler. A no-time roll for Mahler. A 16 is a 35, and 35 is a minor penalty on Mahler. So the Canadians catch a break here with 3.5 to play and will go on the power play. So at the 16:23 mark, Mahler goes to the box for the Rangers. And Montreal might even think about pulling their goalie. Alrighty. All right, here we go. Well, we're not going to pull him yet. So we're going to go line 1 for everybody. And who's going to sit for the Rangers here? Do I have any penalty guys here? Oh, Gardner. Yeah, Mike Gardner's going to sit because he gets all the penalties. We don't want any 2-man advantages. Alrighty, here we go. We're down to the wire here, folks. We got 3.5 to play. Rangers clinging to a 2-0 lead. And it's going to be a power play for Montreal. Here we go. And Savard and Turcotte are even on the faceoff. So here we go. And I'm just going to set my lines here. And face-off, visitor center. So Savard gets it. A 42 is a 3. And he's going to get a shot on goal. 61, that's going to be a save by Richter. A 33 is bounces over to Russ Courtnall. No. Something's wrong here. Courtnall's first line. Okay, somehow he got over here. So bounces back to Desjardins. He's going to get a shot on the net. Shot range of 14. And that's going to be a save by Richter. A 51 is a 3. And he's going to freeze that because there's no center on the ice. So, 3 minutes of play. And we still have a minute and a half to go on the power play. Even on the draw. Home center. There is no home center. Home right D. So Patrick is going to get it in his own zone. 24 is a 9 shorthanded. And he flips it out to center, and it's going to be Desjardins coming the other way. A no-time roll of 15. 5 on the power play. Shot on goal. Shot range of 14. Saved by Richter. A 55 is a 2. And that'll be picked up by the right D, Patrick. He's going to skate with it now, killing some time. 25 is a 5 shorthanded. He's going to get a neutral zone face-off. So, the goalie's coming out for Montreal. So, Wa's going to go to the bench. I think we're going to send out... Well, McPhee has a shot range of 26. So, I think we're going to send out McPhee. We're going to send out McPhee. So the extra skater will be McPhee. So Montreal going with the goalie empty. Here we go. I think I'm going to wing this. I don't know if they go with a 2-man advantage here. I think they actually play off the 2-man advantage chart, I think. Because the power play is pretty close. Let's swing it. Let's just figure out what's going to happen here. I think we go to stay with a power play. Alrighty, on the face-off now. Even. No home center. Home left wing. Ogrodnik gets it. Ogrodnik with the puck. Oh, he's going to get a shot on net on the open net, and he scores. Ogrodnik is in range, and he scores into the open net, and that'll seal the deal. So Wah goes back in, so it didn't pay off. Savard lost the face-off. It went to Ogrodnik, and he turned and he fired it all the way down into the empty net. And that's his second goal of the game for Ogrodnik into the empty net. Assists going to Leach and Turcotte. And that's empty net shorthanded. So Leach with 3 assists. Turcotte with a pair of assists. And that goal comes at 18-24 the third period. And the Rangers have pretty much salted this one away. Still a minute to go. Oh, no, that ends the penalty. 3:30, that ends the penalty. So the penalty is up. And we just got to play out the string. Here we go. On the draw. Leach with the puck. A 21 is a 13. And that's going to be 13... pass Arsog. No. Can't make the pass. Oh, it's just going to be a pass. And that's going to go to, we'll give it to Ogrodnik again. So Ogrodnik has it. Oh, that was a, no, it was not. Not a time frame. 46 is a 41. And we got a neutral zone face-off. So time ticking away here. Under a minute to play. Home right D, Patrick with it. A 15 is a 4 going up against the center. That's a neutral zone face-off. Last roll of the game. Savard with the puck. A 63 is a 25. Intercepted, shot on goal by Patrick. Patrick shot. That's going to be a save by Wah. And it's going to be picked up by the left D. And that'll do it in the game. And that is that. That is that. So, the final score is the Rangers 3 and the Canadians absolutely nothing. We take a look at our stars of the game and what went on here. So, Wah gets the loss. Richter gets the win. Total of 29 shots on Wah and 22. Goals against was 2 by Wah and 0. The shutout goes to Richter. Wah played 59 minutes and Richter played 60. And let's get our final shots here. So in that third period, so they ended up with 29. So that means they got 12 in this third period. And they got 4 in-range chances in this period for a total of 9. Montreal got 1 in-range chance. They finished with 22 shots. So they only had 5 shots in this period. Not a lot of chances for the Canadians, as they will get 22 shots on net, and the Rangers with 29. Let's take a look at our 3 stars. Well, you got to figure Ogrodnik with a pair of goals is going to be our number 1 star. Ogrodnik. Richter got the shutout. Not many shots, but a shutout is a shutout. And Leach with 3 assists. So those are our 3 stars: Ogrodnik, Richter, and Leach. So Montreal was zeros across the board. The Rangers game-winning goal by Mullen in that second period. They tacked on 2 more, including the empty netter, for the 3-0 final. And that is that. Let me come back to Studio B. And yeah. And that's some APBA hockey. Fun time. And I had my Ranger shirt on, too. I got the win with the Ranger shirt on. And Richter got the shutout. So I got to tell my buddy Ray to come and check it out, because Richter got the shutout. But that is that. So some fun times here. I need to get back to my franchise hockey manager. I think you guys saw me play that the other night. When I did, I took 1970, and I had an initial draft, which means it was a fantasy draft. All the players went back to free agency, right? Let me get some light on the subject over here. And so if you can picture this, so I did the draft, and I got some good guys in. I took the Seals, but it wasn't the Seals. It was like Ken Dryden and Jean Rattel and Wayne Cashman. So I had some really great guys on my team. We finished second place in our division, won a playoff series, and then lost to the North Stars, and I forget who they had. So we lost. The next season, we did the draft and picked up some guys, made some trades, and we finished in second behind the Flyers. The Flyers have Phil Esposito, who's just insane. And we ended up getting to the finals against the Kings, and I forget who the Kings had on their team, and we lost. We lost to the Kings in 5 games, I think it was. So I'm starting season 3, and that's when Atlanta and the Islanders joined. Well, I added 2 more teams. I added the San Jose Sharks and the Quebec Bulldogs. So they pilfered all the teams. So I lost Roger Crozier, who was my other goalie. So I kept Dryden, and that's been a blast. That's been an absolute blast doing that little fantasy draft and watching my team grow. The only thing is, I let everything to my assistant, and he traded Dryden. He traded Ken Dryden and Vic Hadfield for Stan Mikita. I had to go get him back because you can force trades in that. So I had to go get him back. I was like, oh, what are you doing? What are you getting rid of my number 1 goalie we've been riding for 3 seasons for Stan Mikita? Nothing wrong with Stan Mikita, but I'd rather have Dryden in the net. So I forget where Gordie Howe was on that, P-Jet. I'll fire that up. In fact, I'm going to go take a break right now, and I don't know if nobody else comes on, maybe I'll come back on in an hour or so, and I'll show everybody the teams. But it was fun. And the Atlanta Flames, who were the expansion team, end up taking first place that season. So I don't know who they got from their team, but they won it, and it's just been fun. It's just been kind of silly fun, big sandbox. I force trades all the time, so you don't got to mess around with, is this trade going to go through or not? If I want to make a trade, I make it. I try not to do something stupid, but if I trade a good guy for a young guy, I get rid of my younger guys. Like I traded Gilles Perreault for, I forget who I traded Gilles Perreault for, but that's Gilles Perreault. He's a good guy, and I traded him for another good guy. So I'll fire that up again, and I'll do another video on that and see where Gordie Howe went. Bobby Orr was on Minnesota. That's where Bobby Orr was. He went to Minnesota, and Minnesota finished in last place. And I remember seeing the news come across the wire in the game, and it says the North Stars lock up Bobby Orr with a big contract. He's a big part of us getting, in our goal to get to the finals. It's like the finals, you haven't even made the playoffs. Was Dryden only based on 6 regular season games? I don't know. I don't remember. I mean, he came in as a 1-star in 1970, and he had what's called a potential. So his potential was pretty good. So his potential was obviously a 5, but I had him as a 1. Now he's kind of going up the list there. But I'll fire that up again. That was fun, and I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna find another season, and it's on sale, by the way. I got OOTP 24 and Franchise Hockey Manager 9, which are the 2 new ones. If you get them both, they're on sale for $27 for both. The hockey was 10. The baseball was 20, but if you get the bundle, they take off another 10%. So instead of $30, it was 27. And I've been playing the crap out of that Franchise Hockey Manager 9. And I played a little bit of OOTP 24. It's fine. But the Franchise Hockey Manager is great for the draft. It really is. If you want to play the draft stuff, the Franchise Hockey Manager is great. It's just a big open sandbox. I don't even watch the games. I just sim them, and then I maybe make some line changes or whatever it is. But it's just so fun. And it's so fun, like seeing Jerry Cheevers with the Pittsburgh Penguins. You know, it's just stuff like that. It's like, where did this guy go? Where did that guy go? And how's this guy doing? And Gump Worsley was on. Forget what he was on. He was traded to Montreal. Montreal traded him to Toronto. So Gump Worsley's on Toronto right now. So all that stuff is just so fun. I can't wait to go play that some more. So anyway, but I'm Dave. And like I say, I'm going to be kicking around. I got to clean up my APBA mess here right now, put everything away. That was fun. APBA is so much fun. I love APBA hockey. And if I get a chance and there's nobody on tonight, I know sometimes Al goes on late on the holidays or somebody else. If somebody goes on late, then I'll kick back here. But if not, maybe I'll jump on and show you the Franchise Hockey Manager, show you where that team is. And maybe I'll do a new one with a new draft. It's just so fun. And I don't know how to win in that game, and I don't even care. I just like picking the guys and forcing some stupid trades that are not too unrealistic. I just try to build a dynasty my own way. It's been fun. So, and Bobby Hull on the Blues. Yes, Bears Den is right. Yep. There's a lot of guys that are on weird teams. Phil Esposito on the Flyers is really weird. I forget where Tony Esposito was because he wasn't on the Blackhawks. I forget where he was. But he was the number 1 Canucks, I think. I think he was on the Canucks. But I'll fire that up. We'll go over the teams again and see how it went. And then maybe I'll set up a whole new one and do a draft. That's so fun doing the drafts. And then getting your guys and setting them up. Usually my teams stink. They do. Usually I pick guys and my teams stink. And I think I got a good team and I don't. But this time I've had a good team. We haven't won the cup, but we've done quite well. So anyway, I'm Dave here in Studio B. And maybe I'll catch up to you guys later. If not, I'll jump on tomorrow and do it. So we can go over that because that is fun. And when it's fun, it's fun, and I like to share it. I like to share fun things. So anyway, if I don't see you later on tonight or tomorrow, have a good 4th of July. I'm kind of back to work on Wednesday, so it'll be a normal schedule. And I got to edit the podcast and get that out as well. It's the audio version of the Saturday night chat. So if you've seen that one, you've seen it. But anyway, we'll talk to everybody later. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We played some APBA hockey the Dave way. Bye-bye. And it was the Rangers with a win over the Canadians.